I wanna have a real conversation about a habit I developed that I did not advertise. I kept going back to dig up things God already handled, and I need to stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here's what took me embarrassingly long to understand. Forgiveness isn't a feeling, it's a transaction that already happened at a location I was not present for. On a hill outside Jerusalem, approximately 2,000 years ago. And yet I keep driving back to the address of everything resolved, like a man who paid off his house and still shows up to renegotiate the mortgage on a Tuesday for no reason except the debt feels more familiar than the freedom. I've been my own worst archaeologist, digging up artifacts from a site that's been officially closed. Stop digging up what God already buried. It's done, it's covered, it's not yours to carry. Stop digging up what God already buried. The grave's been sealed, the debt's been married to a grace that paid it off completely. Stop going back to what He already freed you from. Stop digging up what God already buried. Just stop. I know the sites by heart, the 2009 site, the relationship site, the financial site, the one I keep carbon dating like the results change if I run the test enough. They don't. And God dealt with what it was and built something on top, and I keep breaking through what He built to get back to what He dealt with, like I'm doing Him a favor. What I'm really doing is refusing to believe the coverage was complete, because complete coverage requires a trust I haven't fully extended yet.
Micah 7:19
says He will hurl our sins into the depths of the sea,
and I've been snorkeling.
That's the honest metaphor, putting on the equipment and going back down to the floor what He threw away, bringing it up to show Him I found it, like He needs the evidence, like He forgot, like He made a mistake and I'm the correction. He didn't forget, He threw it in the sea and put up a sign that says no fishing, and I've been fishing,
and that ends today.
yeah. So I'm leaving the equipment on the shore, letting the burial stay buried, living in what was built on top. These what was built on top is better than anything I keep finding at the bottom. Stop
digging up
what God already buried is done. The grave is sealed. Just stop.
Walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away, walk away. I've been rehearsing this speech for about 200 miles. Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you, and I'm no more worthy to be called your son. I had it memorized, I didn't need it. Left home with my inheritance and the certainty of someone who doesn't know yet what certainty costs. Spend every dollar on the education of finding out that the things I ran towards were not what the money could actually buy. I've been to the far country, I've eaten what the far country serves, and I want you to know it's real. It's just not what it looked like from the front porch at home. So I turned around, not because I got religious, because I got honest, and hungry on the same Tuesday will make a man start walking home. The Father's still on the porch, I can see Him from the road. The Father's still on the porch, and He sees me, Lord, He knows. I had my speech prepared, every word and every line, but He was running before I finished, and the speech could wait this time. Yeah, I know what I look like coming down this road. I thought about cleaning up before I got close, but there's no river on this road, and grace doesn't have a waiting room. You walk in as you are, or you don't walk in. So I kept walking in the smell and the shame, and somewhere around the bend I saw Him and He saw me, and He wasn't disappointed. He was running, He was already running. He put a robe on a celebration. Before I'd proven anything, I stood there in the best robe, still wearing everything I'd done underneath. And I realized that's exactly how grace works. It covers what's underneath. It doesn't wait for underneath to be resolved first. I still remember the far country, the way you remember a scar.
Not with longing,
with the information of what it taught me about what I left and what was always waiting on this porch. With his eyes on the road, the Father's still on the porch.
he never left.
Still watching the road for you. Come home, come home. I've heard about the cross my entire life, and somewhere along the way I stopped hearing it. Not because it stopped being true, because I stopped letting it be about me specifically. I wanna try to understand it not as a doctrine, as an event that happened on a specific day to a specific person, on a specific piece of wood in a specific place that had my name on it before I was born. I wanna sit in the weight of what it means that the God of everything chose the most degrading method of public execution the ancient world had engineered, not because he had to, because I did. And he decided that was an acceptable trade. I don't have a category for a love that large. I only have the silence that arrives when I try to locate one that would have my name on it before the world began.
That would have my name on it
Before I was a man, before I made the choices that made the cross necessary.
that would have my name
The name on
it.
And he went anyway. He went anyway. I think about the darkness at noon, the physicists never fully explain. The torn curtain the priests explained to their children for the rest of their lives. The soldiers who had seen everything and had never said anything like what they said that day. I don't let myself look away from that part, because looking away is how the cross becomes wallpaper. And wallpaper doesn't change anything. I owe a debt I couldn't pay in 10,000 lifetimes, and it was paid in 3 days by someone who didn't owe it at all.
I don't know how to respond
To something this large adequately
I only know the response.
has to be more than a nod in church on Good Friday. It has to reorganize something in how I spend Tuesday
Wednesday,
and the ordinary hours that are only ordinary because of what happened on the extraordinary one. Lord, it was my name on that wood, my name, and I have to decide every day what to do with that. I don't pass the cross quickly anymore. I sit in it longer than is comfortable, because comfortable crosses produce comfortable Christians, and the cross was not comfortable for anyone involved, including the one who chose it for me.
that would have my name on it.
My name, my name.
Thank you, thank you.
My name. not gonna dress this up, because it didn't happen dressed up. It happened at 3 a.m. on the bathroom floor, in the least cinematic version of a moment that changed everything. I had been awake for 2 days, running the same loop, the way your brain does when it finds a wound and won't leave it alone. And somewhere around 3 a.m. I ran out of the energy required to keep the performance going. The performance of being fine, the performance of handling it. And I said something out loud to the ceiling that I hadn't said before. Not the Sunday version, just my actual voice and my actual desperation, saying my actual situation without editing it first, without making it presentable. And I wanna be honest about what I expected, which was nothing, because nothing is what every previous version of this conversation had produced.
3 a.m. and got picked up.
Didn't go to voicemail this time.
3 a.m. and got picked up.
Like he been waiting on the line. I didn't have a prayer prepared, didn't have the words exactly right.
3 a.m. and got picked up.
And something changed in the middle of the night. I can't tell you it was audible. What happened was quieter than I expected and more convincing. It was more like a shift in the temperature of the room, a settling of something that had been unsettled for longer than I could accurately measure. A sense of being located by something that knew exactly where I was, without directions. I sat on that floor until the sun started, then got up differently, then I sat down. Not fixed, not finished, but found, and found is different from fixed. Found means something was looking, and it had been looking the whole time. I just couldn't hear it over the volume of everything else I was running.
Psalm 34 says he is close to the broken hearted,
Not close to people with polished prayers,
close to the broken hearted.
which means the bathroom floor is the location he moves toward, not away from. And the 3 a.m. voice with no dignity left is exactly the frequency he picks up on.
Every time
I still have 3 a.m. sometimes, but different now, 'cause now I know what happens when you tell the ceiling the actual truth without editing it first. He picks up every time. He picks up
every time and got picked up.
call. Call. I want to introduce you to the man I am now. Not to brag, not to preach, because you should know what redeemed looks like from the inside, so you can recognize it when you see it in the mirror. Redeemed does not look like a man with no history. It looks like a man whose history no longer has the final word. Redeemed does not look like a man who never failed. It looks like a man who fell and was found and got up, with the knowledge of both the fallen and the finding permanently in his body. Redeemed does not look like a man who figured it out. It looks like a man who stopped trying to figure it out and started trusting the one who already had. This is what it looks like on this specific man with this specific story.
And this specific God who met him in it,
Scars and all,
still standing. That's what redeemed looks like on me. Been through the fire,
still breathing.
that's what redeemed looks like on me. Not finished, not perfect, still cracked in the places it broke, but the light comes through the cracks now, and that's what redeemed
Looks like on me.
The years before this were not wasted, they were curriculum. Every wrong turn was instruction in what the right road feels like by contrast. Every fall was data about the height from which a man can fall and still be retrieved. Every broken relationship was a lesson in what relationships require, from a version of me that didn't know yet what I know now. The debt I owe for what it took to teach me is larger than I can calculate, and was paid before I knew I was enrolled in the class. And this is what the graduate looks like. Not polished,
Present,
still learning,
still here,
still here,
scars and all,
still standing. That's what redeemed looks like on me. This is for the man who doesn't recognize himself as a candidate.
I was that man.
This is for the woman who thinks the window closed. I was that conversation too. This is for the one who has been told by everything they know that they are too far gone. The father's still on a porch, that wood had your name on it. God picked up at 3 a.m. He doesn't need you to stop digging first, he just needs you to let him bury it. And all of this broken scar still standing, cracked but letting the light through, version of a man who should know better and is learning to.
This is what redeemed looks like.
I am not the ending of this story, I am the evidence that the story does not end where the breaking happened. I am what happens when grace gets
All the way through.
This is what redeemed looks like.
Scars